But now the business associations claim the strikes are already starting to cost business, disrupt pre-Christmas planning. The Auckland Regional Chamber of Commerce CEO Michael Barnett is with us. Morning, Michael.
Yeah, good morning, Mike.
How are businesses reacting to this?
If I have a look at who's hurting at the moment, I think it's about Auckland's image as a business centre for New Zealand, but there's also losses that are going to be attributed to your ratepayer, so your $1.4 million, that's going to cost Auckland ratepayer. Retailers, who need a successful business, these are the guys that are going to suffer. Your just-in-time manufacturer who's got a contract to deliver on, the exporter who's probably spent a lifetime building a reputation overseas is likely to lose a customer that they've invested in, or the self-employed carrier who's dependent on port work. These are the people that are really suffering at the moment and being held to ransom by a union who this morning have said there's just a couple of little things that need tweaking and nothing out of the ordinary. Well, it's that simple. Perhaps it's time to get back to work and to sort it out.
And you don't believe them that it's just tweaking? There's something more substantive than that?
When you hear them talking about a shuttle service, and you know damn well that in the discussions that it was an open and fair consultation process for a change in operation, there were 4 union members' jobs displaced. They were all offered redeployment. 1 accepted redeployment, and 3 went on voluntary redundancy. It was done. It was fair. And as I say, we're holding business to ransom in New Zealand because, as they said this morning, they've got a couple of things they want to tweak.
The 14 days notice, though, doesn't that give business the 2 weeks they needed to get, ships into other ports and move freight and stuff if they had to?
It has. Nevertheless, what that's done, there's 2 things really. You'd have to congratulate the Port of Tauranga and Port of Auckland for working closely together, and for rail for supporting them. What it does do, it creates an element of uncertainty and does create some delays for delivering. And as I say, it's a critical time for retailers, a critical time for our exporters.
Is there any sympathy within business for the ability to strike in this particular strike, and, all they're asking for is better conditions or different conditions, or are we over it?
Business is over it. This feels like we're being held to ransom, and as I say, for the sake of tweaking 1 or 2 things, as the union has said this morning, it's time they moved on.
Are you holding out any hope that this will be sorted in the next day?
I'd certainly like to think so. I've been speaking to the CTU. I know they've been up here. They're working hard at trying to get things back to work, and I believe that they should be able to.
Let's hope so. Appreciate your time very much. Michael Barnett, the CEO of the Auckland Chamber of Commerce.